Hello everyone and welcome to another video of the Sky channel. Now this video is on the recommended talents for Godzilla. Now before I begin, I want to give a big thank you to Aptoide for sponsoring this video. They give amazing bonuses on in-game purchases from 10 to 35% bonus that you can get every time you purchase a pack. If you're interested, please check out the video I've shared in the description below on how you can avail those bonuses as well. Okay, so a few things before we get started. Well, I'm going to be talking about one way of recommending talents for Godzilla. I'll be focusing on primarily level 39 and level 49 because if you crossed level 49, I'm assuming you would have bought the next generation insect, so this may not be your primary insect. And the second thing is that you can always switch out your talents if you don't like them and reassign them somewhere else. So there isn't a huge cost in getting it wrong. So the primary thing that you should be focusing on is the rationale that I'm giving with those talents to see if that applies to your unit, because every unit may be different and some of the recommendations may not apply to you. Okay, so let's start. So first thing first, combat speed is one of the most important PvP stat in the game, so I'm always going to recommend that first. So you want to come here and get this 20 combat speed, and that should be your top priority. So you go here, you get the attack, you go here, you get the march speed, you get the control resistance, you get the normal attack damage, you get the attack, and then you get the combat speed. This, I believe, is a must. So you get the combat speed, and then you'll notice that there's some health lying around here as well, and that's a lot of health. 8% health for 2 talents. So definitely get that as well because it is easy pickings for you, and health is another very important stat if you are PvP focused. Other than that, I'd probably spend 8 more talents to take this route, get some defense, and then get this skill attack. That's 15% skill attack that you can get, and skill attack is very helpful both in PvP and especially in PvE. So a high skill attack means that you can do a lot of damage to Groundhog and Pangolin. Okay, after that, if you check out this skill, Wake Up, when the battle starts, increases the health of all of your squads by insect star multiplied by 0.9. I'm assuming you're going to have Godzilla at 11 star, so that would make this 9.9% at level 1. And of course, you're going to make it level 4, so that's roughly 40% health that you're getting. So definitely get that. First, you need to get this attack and defense buff. Then you get the Wake Up, so 6 talents used coming to this route. Okay, once you've gotten that, now comes the decision part. Because if you're level 39, you have 13 talents still left to assign. And there are 2 really nice talents that you can consider. One of them is right here, Tail Whip. It gives additional normal attack damage to all of your squads and reduces normal attack damage taken by them as well. And well, at the maxed out level, we're looking at 9% extra normal attack damage and a reduction of 3% of normal attack damage that you take. On the other hand, there's Assault, which increases your skill damage by 9% and reduces your skill damage taken by 3%. So here's where you have to choose, because you cannot max out both of these. One of them is going to be maxed out, the other one will go up to level 3. So if you are focused in the current meta, which means that you're using Nimble Tree Ant, Wise Berserker, and DB, or essentially any combination involving normal attack damage focus, you want to max out this, and then you can keep this one at level 3. On the other hand, if you have a huge focus on skill damage, like Lathy Sniffer, Reap Master, and not a huge focus on normal attack damage, then you max out this one and keep this one to level 3. So the recommended talents for you at level 39 would look something like this. And that is where your journey at level 39 comes to an end. But assuming you can go up to level 49, you should max out both of them because they both are fairly helpful. And then what I'd recommend is that use the rest of your talents to get a bunch of extra health. So there's stout foot. You first need to get this. So 4 of your talents will be used here. And then you'll max out the stout foot, which will get you 15% extra health, which is amazing in PvP. And then you'll have 3 talents left, and what I would do is I'd just put them over here, increase the critical rate of your normal attacks performed by all of your squads. Level 3 is going to be about 6%, which isn't the best, but you only have 3 talents left, might as well use it here. So the recommended talents for you at level 49 would look something like this. Okay, so that covers the recommendations for Godzilla's talents at level 39 and at level 49. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you liked it, please like it, please subscribe to our channel and check out some of our other videos as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.